Hello, everybody. This is Tanya Lee of Harmonia, and welcome to exclusive content that is typically found only at Harmonia Friends Club, my paid membership area. But each week I pick an element, and those elements get a sneak peek of what the all signs is for that week. And I post new content over there. At least 2 to 3 items during the week, and you get access to the entire vault. It's all sign readings, it's tarot stories, it's meditation practices, which I call the access point experiences. For tier 2, we have group ups, and we have our group up for this month, which I'm excited, which is Messages from Heaven. Yes, it will be a mediumship gallery because yes, I'm a medium. So there's lots of cool perks, but the best perk is for tier 2 because they get service discounts. And a lot of people don't realize that I give massive discounts for my members. And there is a particular course coming up called Runes Reality, my Earth Signs, Runes Reality Workshop. So if this is a self-development course, it's not just learning runes, you're applying the runes and the education of the basic use of runes casting as a divination tool towards some self-development work on getting things that you want now in this reality. So if you are interested on taking an accountability course, having something that's easy to use, because each week you'll get unlocked content, but also there are group ups and there are check-ins that have a specific schedule, but if you can't make it, you can also watch the replays as well. So it's very flexible, and I encourage you guys to check it out. I just did a Q&A, and I'll post the link in the description if you guys have any questions on there. But like I said, Harmonia Friend Club members get 50% off. That's half price. Yes, that's the perks of being a member. So let's get started here for our Earth signs. We're going to start with Virgo, but first we're going to do the collective. And happy birthday out there, Virgo. Let's see what's going on for our Earth signs. Calling in our guides, our ancestors, and our ascendant masters, spirit. What do our Earth signs need to know? Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. What are they being challenged with right now? Here we go. Memories. I remember. I love that it's a 6 because I can kind of coordinate that with tarot as a tarot reader, because I think of the 6 of Cups. A lot of nostalgia. But I'm also feeling, the first thing I wanted to notice here was a lack of color on here. So I'm feeling black and white. There doesn't feel, I feel like the gray areas, and as a photographer, okay, there are many different shades of gray, but there's something here in particular that I feel Earth signs is going to be as clear as black and white. There's not going to be anything gray or in between. It just is what it is. It is what it is, I'm hearing. But it has to do with the past. Let's see what the book has to say here for Dark Light Oracle. If you like any of these decks, you can just go in the description box below. Most of these decks I find on Amazon, and I have a link to my Amazon store, but also to the links to these. It says, I'll always remember. The past isn't forgotten. It is still there in my mind. All my memories, whether they make me happy or sad, are stored in my head. I wander down memory lane too often. The dead flowers of what once was still blossom for me. But I am here to tell you that this can be a dangerous road and a risky habit, Earth signs. Sometimes I feel that I'm stuck in my own sorrowful merry-go-round. You may be in the same position. Do not sink into yourself. Sort out your memories. Keep the good ones as sweet nourishment for your soul and revisit them from time to time. Learn from the painful ones without playing them on the repeated loops in your mind. Leave the past out of yourself and go create your future. I loved that this was kind of written in first person, even though it's supposed to be based upon the dark light oracle on goddesses giving these messages. But I felt strongly this was a message or signs from somebody who has passed away. And I feel like they are encouraging you to make different choices. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if it's because my mediumship gallery is coming tonight, but there's something here about reflection on the choices that you're going to be making, moving ahead, do things differently. I don't know. And you may be thinking about this person, this past person in your life, but this is definitely an individual who I feel like just gave that message for you. And a lot of you, it's a collective, right? But I do feel like it's from a loved one on the other side. Let's dive deeper into that. We're using the After Tarot, no reversals on initial story play. Two of Swords. Another 6. 6, 6. So something here about cooperation. Ooh, and we have the 10 of Swords. Now, did you see that? There's a card here that flipped. I'm going to take it. I typically do not take this many cards for the initial story play, but there's something here and it fell by this card. So I'm leaving this card for your loved one. Okay. But this is the challenges about you. I feel this energy of you going strongly earth signs through a massive break. You are at a period here of rest. There are some things within your head that maybe you're fighting with. You may have some denial things here that you cannot deny anymore. You cannot deny this anymore. But I also feel between a rock and a hard place. I think that it's been hard for you to remain balanced, to have some balance in your life, an equal give and take, however that is formed for you, whether that's relationships, whether that's money. It's like I'm either working in the poorhouse here or an individual here only gives when they feel like it. But this is something here that you're tired, you're sick and tired of. You're sick and tired of this, aren't you? You've already rested and peaced on this. So I feel like this is the after tarot. So this is something here where you've made your peace with something. But you are in the midst of a crossroads. And your loved one here just had that statement about making different choices and not to dwell on things. Are you dwelling on things of how you partaked? Is that what it is? What are they trying to state? Oh, King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Could have been the energy of this individual who's not here no longer. Okay, on the other side. But this is somebody here who's very loving, compassionate, but didn't express their feelings. This is a person here who absolutely adores you, loves you. Could be a male figure who's on the other side giving you a message. It doesn't have to be, but this is, it is showing me the king, so I'm not going to disregard it. But this is somebody here who would open their arms wide for you, does not want to see you hurt, is so sorry that whatever hardship you're going through right now, that's what it is. They wish that they could just hold you the way that you are really calling for it and needing it, because there's something the way that this person held you, spoke to you. They might have been very soft spoken. There's something soft spoken about this individual. But there's so much love. And I feel like this individual has been trying to get messages to a lot of you, earth signs, but we'll see how this plays out for each individual sign. We're going to dive into Virgo next. Virgo is up. Reversals are now up. Here we go. Let me timestamp this so I don't forget. Because that's usually the first thing I forget. What is going on for Virgo? Oh my gosh, Virgo got all the sixes, and there's that Six of Cups here. You're definitely in your head, but your head is more focused, Virgo, on the negative aspect. So I do feel like this is just is what it is. Sometimes it's just the tarot stories, but sometimes my mediumship comes through, guys. So I know it's not going to fit for everybody, but mediumship it is right now. I don't know why, but they're pushing me on it. A Virgo needs to hear this. A lot of Virgos need to hear this. This is for Virgo collectively that is going through some kind of either unhappy family home life, a massive breakup, ending of a marriage, but it doesn't have to be that. It could also be an ending of a friendship, could be an ending of a job. But right now, what they're reliving in their head, oh, there's that outpouring of you see this, you see that water, you see how it's coming out. There's something here about feeling and wanting to take charge here. And I do feel this Knight of Wands is somebody here who's like, I am wanting to take charge of how I acted and the accountability portion of those memories. And I feel like you're beating yourself up. I do. It's like as soon as you think of those happy times, I feel like there's a lot of sorrow when it comes to how you handled it or that version of you that handled it. But I feel something like this is so much an inner child wound for this Virgo. This is for a Virgo here who it's bringing up a lot of memories of how they were raised, what maybe one of their parents went through that they're going through now. They have a different perspective of it as an adult. But also, it could also be a parent too, who's going through something here and wanting to be a better parent. It feels like they're reliving the same scenario. They're just doing the same cycle with their own children. That could be hard too. But I have a Virgo here who has some shame with their part. And there's this desire and need to change that. This was reversed. Let's clarify these cards. Very defensive. Angry. I feel angry. I was so stupid. I can't believe I fell for that. This is all negative talk. And I feel for Virgo here, so they're kind of sick and tired of the negative talk. They can't deny it either that they were a part of it and they played that, but you can't change it. You can't change it. No. And you might be going through a squabble right now, or there's something about this ending that you're going through that you're trying to make some peace with. It's not over yet. So I feel like there's fighting. I feel like you're fed up. You just want it to be done with. It's like, I want it to be done with. Like I want to put this to rest. I want to put this to rest. I feel like you're struggling here when it comes to your part of it, not necessarily a part with another, because I feel like that's over now. I feel like that's something here where you're either physically out of this relationship, you're physically done with this job, you're physically out of something here. Could even be a marriage for some of you. Ten of coins. But here's the thing. You have a lot coming ahead of you that you have security. And you see how the key here is unlocked? There's a part of you that has security now, because this is, you may not know how to deal with it. You may not know how to feel about it, because you're probably going to start seeing some shifts here happening to you, Virgo. They're actually in the positive sense, where you may feel like you don't deserve it because of your part that you played in the past. But your loved one is here to saying, yeah, you do deserve it. And it's time to not take this, because this person, whoever this was in your past, didn't have the courage to do the changes that you're about to embark on. And they're rooting you on. I feel strongly, Virgo, you need to know that they are rooting you on. What final advice do we have for this loved one? I can't believe we're doing mediumship messages here. Five of Cups. Don't worry about this. This pass, it's going down a river here, and there's a particular person here who's going to be screaming, playing victim. But you've already been through that. And you got 2 cups here. And Spirit is reminding you there's a big opportunity coming here. Some of you, this is prosperity. Some of you, this is a new home. Some of you are relocating entirely, like out of state, relocating. Others of you, this is created room for something that is so much more an adventure. And the Sacred Scarab, I love how it's got like this shining around it, because I feel like there's so much protective energy. When you think of scarabs, I think of Egypt, maybe significant. But I feel more importantly, it's about prosperity, abundance, and protection. And your loved one is actually wants to let you know, I'm assisting you. And then you may see coins. That's what it is. You may see coins. Look for the coins. When you are starting to reminisce here about the past year, there's something about a coin. Maybe you have a special coin from this person, or, you have one of these coins. I have one of these coins. I always keep this on my desk, one of these coins, a yes and no coin. But there's something here about using your intuition, holding a coin, flipping 2 sides of it. But when you make a decision, be confident in your decisions. Your loved one is saying, be confident in decisions, because the decisions coming up for you, you're going to have to trust your gut. And this is something this person couldn't do. And they're letting you know that, yeah, you can do it. And this ending is creating something much more happier for you, freer for you, abundant for you. And they're taking part of this. They're helping you get there. So they are watching you. They are there with you. That's what I got. All right, let's move on to Capricorn. I'm going to clear the board and I'll be back. All right, Capricorn, let's see what's going on for you. Let's see what is going on for Capricorn. Virgo energy there, Hermit. You feeling tight for money right now, Capricorn? Are you feeling greedy? Do you have a greedy individual around you? I feel that there's an immense, these cards are extreme. So it's like, I'm afraid I'm going to lose. I'm afraid I'm going to have some kind of loss here when it's reversed. And this is a scenario here with Aquarius energy combined here with that 4 coins, with them both reversed. I'm sorry, Aquarius, the moon. I thought that was the star. So this is even more deeper than that. Okay. The moon. Put my glasses on. Pisces energy, but it's like Bob Ross. We don't make mistakes here. Sometimes they just come out the cards. The moon energy, something came out in this moon energy for you. We just went through the full moon, Pisces energy, but I feel like a massive loss or fear of loss. It's like I am scared to death to lose something. There's something about your past. Maybe you grew up, I got it. Whether you grew up with a old belief, you work hard for your money, you're dirt poor, relationships here that only give you the scraps. You're in deep reflection. I got a Capricorn here who's in deep reflection here about like lack, loss, fear of it, and wanting to get ahead of it. And there's a lot of, because this is my Delulu card when when the moon is reversed, and when I was seeing the star here, someone's not only losing faith, even though we don't have the star here, it may come out, we don't know. This is definitely for a Capricorn here who's losing faith and is also scared to death that whatever that they're holding on to, when it's gone, they don't know how they're going to feel about it, because it's like, oh my god, I'll have nothing. I'll have nothing. I'll have no money. I'll have no friends. I'll have no relationship. Like, I have to start all over again. The idea of starting over again for this Capricorn is like, oh, okay. Really. And I just feel like, Capricorn, you're so in your head. Yeah, look at this. We got the Ten of Swords twice. Afraid it's going to happen to you again. Afraid it's just like what had happened before. This always happens to me. These are the things that I feel over Capricorn is stating to themselves. This always happens to me, or it's just like before, or again, we have no money. Could be buyer's remorse too. King of Cups twice. Now that's significant because I said this is a past loved one. Okay. This could be a father, grandfather, or an individual that you two look a lot alike. Okay. It doesn't have to even be a father, it could be a mother too. But when I think of the King of Cups energy, I think the energy of obviously a masculine energy. But again, we read energy on cards. So if this is an individual who here was very loving, took actions here to be compassionate and caring, this is a person here who has an onpouring amount of emotions for you. But do you see the difference between the two of you is the cups? You see how all of this is water here and yours is empty. I feel like you have a loved one here who's trying to pour in from the other side, pour in some love for you to fill your cup. And even though it may look empty to you, it is actually etherically filled. It's unconditional love. Love is always around you. Love is always around you. You could be very intuitive yourself. You could have Pisces in your chart. Cancer and Scorpio, Virgo are here too. Two of Wands. You have a way of doing something differently. And I feel like your loved one on the other side, I can't believe these are mediumship readings. I keep saying it, but maybe because I'm doing the gallery tonight and I said, hey, I don't typically do it in cards, but we're going to be doing that tonight. I feel like there is a particular opportunity here to do things differently for you, Capricorn. Do you want to think about the lack, or do you want to be ambitious and say, I'm going for it? You got a loved one on the other side who says, I'm going to be here for you regardless, and I'm going to be rooting you on for this new venture that you're going on. But you do have some decisions to make, and not everybody or everything can go on this journey with you. All right. That's why it's important here with that lock and key that there's some things here that you let go of and some things that you move forward with. But I feel that you are a little bit unsure if you stay in a past belief system or think in a different way. and taking actions on that different way of seeing things, viewing things. Because I feel like you're very intuitive. I feel you're very loving, but I feel that your cup is also like you're not seeing something tangible. Some of you, it's money, like I said here, because you're not seeing it. You're not seeing it. It's all around you. Some of you, it's money. Some of you, it's a relationship that you know is dead end and you're not getting anything on it, and you're like continuing to do it, and you know it. I'm just, you know it. It's denial. All right. But also feel like you won't be able to be on your own. Yeah, you will. You'll be, and yeah, there's the possibility. Yeah, you're not going to turn out. Some of you were so compared to this person who passed away that you feel like a failure because it didn't turn out the way that they were able to do it. Maybe this person had a very healthy relationship. Maybe this person here had a lot of wealth to give. And maybe you don't feel like you have a lot to give, but I feel that this pedestal here is about you finding your own way, you having the courage here to just be you and not have to be compared to somebody who's gone. What advice does this King of Cups want to give this King of Cups here? 10 of Pentacles. You have so much to give, but you have so much coming your way. And you see how that chest, it's like, have the courage to unlock this chest and you'll see the security. You have 10, 10, 10. All right. Very, very significant here. And I feel this energy of not everybody deserves that 10 of Pentacles. So they are encouraging you to fight for this, defend this. This is yours, but it's something here for you. Some of you, it's your inheritance that you're fighting for. Others of you, it's how you give and provide. This is not something where I feel this level of you're going to have to fight for who gets this chest. It's you sticking up for yourself. I feel like this 10 of Pentacles is your stuff. I think that you already have this. It's just opening up and allowing certain individuals in or accepting the security that you have. And if you feel lack, it's the ability here to gain it again and make better choices. All right. That's what I got. Let's move on to Taurus. All right, let's see what's going on for our final earth sign, Taurus. Taurus, what is going on for you? And the Devil, Capricorn energy. The Star. There's the Star. Thought I saw it earlier in another reading, and it was the Moon. They look very similar in these cards. The 10 of Cups reverse. You have two 10s. This is important here. Who's trying to control you? I feel like, Taurus, could be a Capricorn or an Aquarius, but you have an individual here that is using timing to control you, to restrict you. That's the Fool here, who looks scared as hell in this card. It does feel like hell. I feel like a Taurus here is fighting for their life to have an ending, and there's something here about timing, somebody holding on to something really tight. This feels like a delay. A specific person is trying to delay something for you to make you unhappy. So this is going to be very specific, but I'm just going to state it as is. If you're going through some kind of breakup where there's assets involved, this is a person here who's holding something up, who delaying a divorce, delaying signing the papers. Everybody is miserable. This person doesn't care. I just heard they don't even care about destroy. This person's greedy. This person is addicted with ruining your start. They want you to have a bad start. But you've already been through worse with this individual, but this is their only kind of control, is to control timing. And let me tell you, it's not going to work. because you are so protected. And I want to say specifically by a King of Cups here on the other side. This individual here is watching over you. This is someone here who's been through the tower moment. There's the tower there in the back. You see how it's all fallen in here? This individual, they're watching over you. They're watching over your family. They're watching over your assets. But also there's this energy here where you may be feeling very miserable, have lack of, tired of the fighting like cats and dogs. And this person here loves to, I'm just going to state it. This person's a shit talker. This person here likes to hold you back. But they can't hold you back from a new beginning. And that's what your loved one wants to tell you. Scorpio energy now. As much as this individual thinks that delaying is going to be the answer, or by not answering you back on some things here to finalize it, whatever it is. If this isn't love, this is somebody here who's upset that you're leaving. Could be leaving a job, could be leaving a situation, a friendship, a partnership, but is making it a living hell. I hear a living hell here because you have chosen to go on, to move on. Queen of Wands. I feel this is more your energy. The Queen of Wands is somebody here who's confident, who is very creative, has a feisty side, but I feel that you're very, there's anger here that is being driven. And usually when I see the Queen of Wands reverse, I say it's anger that's used in here. But I just feel this energy of you going, I know what you're doing. I understand what you're trying to attempt to do, but it's not going to take me down. You've already you've already been through so much with this person. Ooh, now we have the High Priestess here, reverse. There's something about your foresight that it's actually now. It's not ahead, okay? It's now. This person here is trying to, you may be a very intuitive individual here. Could be a psychic reader like myself, but doesn't have to be. But I feel like a Taurus here is having a very strong, it has an ending, chosen ending, and has an individual here who's pissed off that they chose an ending, is doing everything to slow the process down of this new beginning for this Taurus. And this Taurus here has predicted this situation here. It's no secret. It's no secret. The secret's out. You know exactly what this individual is. They're bringing up some poor memories, but you're determined. You're determined here. You're definitely determined. But there's something here where a secret is coming out. You have a loved one here who's really helping protect you. There are some things going on behind the scenes too that you don't even know that this person is not doing well, okay? Some of them, they have some addiction issues. What's the advice here? Look at this, lovers. All right. A choice. Lovers is about choice. Gemini energy. Oh, well. That's the new job. That's the new individual. That's why we have a match here. And you have a loved one on the other side who's been helping you guide you towards that match. They actually might remind you a lot of this individual who has passed away. But I feel that there is somebody here who's very jealous of your new start, your new beginning. But this is for a Taurus. And if this isn't here yet, and you just know that there's something better coming in, yeah, you're about to meet your match. And this individual here, as much as they want to try to stop it, delay it, all of a sudden show up. This could be somebody here also showing up from your past here, Taurus, once they see that you are, partaking into something new here, right? Partaking into something new. But once that's partaked in there, once that's new, as you take that, that individual here is going to get super jealous. All right. But what this person's going to hand you is an opportunity to work together. This is a power couple. So much, I mean, if this is romance, there's so much love, there's so much passion. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this person may have fire in their chart, but they also may remind you a lot of the person here that you love dearly, who's passed on. I feel like you have a loved one on the other side here who's guided you to this individual and has also guided you out of this person. Now there's something going on in this person's life that is not good. So I'm nosy, and well, I'm going to check on there because I feel like that King of Cups wants to let you know something about that devil. What's going on with that devil? Just so you know, because these are some things that you don't see. And this is how you're being protected. Judgment. There you go. You don't have to worry about anything. This person is going through a huge karmic cycle. It was meant to be. You two were meant to meet each other. And this person here is feeling deader than dead. You probably did too, but you have ascended from that. You've made a decision, but this person here is going through some massive decision, massive losses. Some individuals here, their loss, not in just money, could be in other individuals. Nobody's putting up with this person's bullshit anymore. So I feel like I have a Taurus here who is having the courage to move past here, is actually confident on making new memories. And let me tell you, if you have a new person in your life right now, this is a solid relationship or a solid job or solid career move for you. But for others of you, if this isn't here yet, don't worry, it's going to happen. And look for the signs. What signs should they look for? One more. What sign should they look for if they have not met this person yet? And this will be validation too if you've already met this person and saw the sign. Oh my God, love. No expectations. Is actually just for the love of it. This person is peaceful. This person doesn't make you feel like you're on eggshells. There's so much support here. Could even feel a little bit boring, like there's passion there, but it's also like, oh my God, like this feels like normal. Like there's no hype or anything like that. It's just because it's pure love. Of course it feels good. This person here, you see all those lily pads, would do anything to leap for you. This is also a person here who pushes you, inspires you to be a better person just because you want to be. And you're doing the same thing for this individual, whether this is romance or career. This is a fitted match. And if you're wondering how this match could possibly be, I'm telling you, it's somebody on the other side who loves you very dearly. All right, guys, that's what I have for our earth signs. We're going to move on to our next element, the air signs, but that is on the other side at Harmonia Friends. Like I said, if you would like to join, there is a free 1-month trial. Why not? Try it out. Free 1-month trial. You can gain access to this entire reading and the entire vault and peruse in there and have fun. If not, this is where we part ways. You guys take care and have a good one.